You're now looking at Capitalism Sucks. Here in Red Square, we have this as a reproduction from the original 7 by 10 foot painting that is now part of the Tamiment Library archives at New York University. The image is an updated version of a poster that was used by the industrial workers of the world. Before that, other labor organizations going way back, and it was called the Pyramid of Capitalism, I believed. I updated that a little. In my vision here, we start at the bottom of the house of cards, and it's the workers who hold up the house of cards. Labor creates all wealth. Everything that's produced in society, all the wealth of society, comes from workers. That is the only source of wealth, that and natural resources. Here I've painted the workers to reveal the many different kinds of trades that exist. So there's chemical workers and farmers and oil workers, etc. We hold up and we feed you. We feed you. We do everything. We hold up and provide for all of the parasites that feed off of our class. The royalty, the judges, the lawyers, the corporate executives, the capitalists of all sorts who bleed us. Unfortunately, the ruling class that sits at this table has on its leash what we call labor poodles, that is, labor officials in our unions who basically act on behalf of the employers in order to get a few crumbs that might fall from their table. Above that, we boot you or shoot you. The United States rules because the United States government remains the sole superpower and rules over the world with an enormous military machine that continues to feed itself through the creation of ever more expensive weapon systems that are used to suppress people around the world. Those that in any way question authority or act against the social order are imprisoned or deported. The United States has the highest percentage of people in the world per capita who are imprisoned. Above that, we fool you. This is what the media, religious leaders, professors, this is what the job of these kind of people is. It's to create the ideological prison that is used to help us accept the fact that capitalism is a natural order of things. And above that, we rule you. The two-party system is a fraud. There is no democracy in this country except for within the ruling class itself, who uses the government to iron out differences that they have amongst themselves. The elections are nothing but theater. They determine nothing. The real decisions in society are made in corporate boardrooms, in the Pentagon, on golf courses, among the super rich. That is how policy is determined. And above all this is, of course, the capitalists on their throne. And above that, the figure that rises, one of the torture victims from Abu Ghraib. Because really, the source of wealth for the ruling class is the brutal exploitation, torture, and wholesale devastation of the globe that provides for their fortune. And so up there you can see the ice caps are melting. And the water is coming down, and the waters are rising, and they will drown us unless we take power out of the hands of these maniacs and begin to create a society based on human needs.